Hello everyone, good morning, good evening, and good night. This is Gorses, and it is Friday. So you know what we're going to be up to? Farm Run Fridays, baby! I'm recording a little bit late tonight, unfortunately. Work has kept me quite busy. So this is going to be a very late upload. As we speak, believe it or not, I'm actually on the clock. And I should be at work. But I decided to step away, get my farm run done, record something short, and get it out to you guys. I do want to keep the daily uploads going. I apologize in advance for any audio quality issues. I am currently circling the block of my job, so you may hear a vehicle pass by once in a while. Very unprofessional, I know. But again, we're on mobile, right? We're outside. We're not in our computer chairs. We're not at our desks. I never am. I hope you guys are doing great today. I'm having a wonderful day. Work is very busy. But that's not going to stop me from doing what I got to do. And that's provide some sort of content. Even if it is boring. Even if it is just mainscape content. I am working on a couple of projects now, though. I've been brainstorming. My bank is currently at 800 mil. And the last I checked, the Tumikin Shadow is worth 813 mil. Which would mean, if I really buckle down, do some Vorkath, some Zulrah, you guys know the vibes, just for a couple hours, I could sell out and start up a Tumikin Shadow rebuild. The last time I did a Tumikin Shadow rebuild, it didn't go very well. Partially my fault. I gave up way too soon. It was expensive to upkeep the Shadow, but the content I was doing and the amount that I was doing it, it's really on me. I couldn't upkeep it because of myself. I tried to go too big too soon, if that makes sense. I'm thinking this time around, I'll start from zero, like get that Shadow and start from zero, even if it means kicking zombie pirates to death for a starter set, it's fine. But you guys let me know what you think about that. I haven't considered starting a new character like an Iron Man, but I have considered some challenge accounts, and I have considered some different kinds of series that I wouldn't need to make a new account for. I do only have this account. I do have a second account, actually. It's a free-to-play skiller. It's not very high level. This doesn't even have 24 hours on it on the account yet. I mostly just have it there for flipping purposes. But let me know what you guys think. If you want to see any types of challenges, if you want to see anything new. I'm even willing to start a fresh main, so you guys can follow the journey of a main mobile character. Sort of just like retrace the steps of this account, but with a little bit more knowledge behind it. I'll say one of the very few things that I envy from the PC players is they have access to like the plugins that let them do things like Bronze Man mode and Task Man mode, etc. Those kinds of things always interested me, but I don't know. Maybe I can set one up on mobile somehow. I'll figure that out later, maybe. We'll see how things are going. But for now, the two big ones that I do have my eyes on is the Shadow rebuild. Something, from zero type of thing, excluding the Mega Rare, of course. I'm also thinking about doing a couple of Wilderness series. I have been infatuated with PvP ever since I started. It is the reason I don't have enough money for a Shadow right now, unfortunately. I did gamble 200 mil against somebody else gambling 600 mil and I lost. But, that's a story for another day. I'm also working on a couple of other things I've been cooking up in terms of series, like mini-series even. I do want to do some guides, very mobile-friendly guides, of course. Very busy-scape-friendly guides as well, AFK-friendly guides. Things that the average mobile player might want to see. I'm also working on a few hour of videos. Somebody said that an hour of video would go hard, and I think I agree. I'd like to try to do an hour of Vorkath melee, an hour of Vorkath range, an hour of Zulrah, an hour of certain other methods such as skilling. We could do thieving, mining, fishing, whatever is out there. Especially, I want to make them mobile friendly. I want to make them busyscape friendly. I would use the term dadscape, but again, not a father, not yet. I've said it a couple times. I'm hoping to manifest maybe a child in my future, you know, fingers crossed. There's the idea of other things. Like, I would like to do tutorials for certain pieces of content as well, especially for those that are just trying to get into them, or those who are locked to their phones the way that I am. I can only get on my PC a very small percentage of the week. And if I can get on my PC, that small percentage is quite literally about 1:30 in the morning to about 3:30 in the morning. I did have the idea of like streaming those hours, but I'm like, who's gonna watch a streamer at 2 o'clock in the morning? I might revisit that, who knows? I might even stream from my phone. That's always been something too, right? Who wouldn't want to watch a mobile stream? I guess, I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. And again, I do apologize for any pauses or loud noises. I do freestyle these in my downtime, if you can even call this downtime. I'm actually back at work now recording this. I'm very on the go with this kind of thing. But that's sort of the audience I'm trying to reach. As much of a niche as it might be, sometimes we're busy, we're employed. We don't have time to play and really commit to a play. You know, like this herb run even. I did this at work, like in between customers. I went and I did my herb run. I decided I'm just going to walk to the back and do an herb run while I had some peace and quiet. And even then, if you ever see like me pause when I'm clicking or stop for a second, 9 out of 10, it's somebody at work who is interrupting me or asking me to do something. And then I have to stop and help them because, of course, I'm busy, right? But I guess that's all I really had to say for today. Just thank you so much for being with me so far. Thank you so much for following with me. This past week has been amazing. I have learned a tiny bit of editing, not much. I do hope to learn more and play with it more. One thing for sure is as I try to figure myself out and compile more footage to be posting online, I will be slowing down in terms of uploads. I do want to try my best to upload daily, but it is becoming difficult, especially with my availability to do content and record it and to record the voiceovers later on. It does become a bit cumbersome. Even though I freestyle the voiceovers, I still have to go back and I have to compile any footage and then edit them whatever I can, and then record an entire voiceover as I'm watching the footage, and then after that I can finally cut them down and post them. It is quite a process. I'm really honestly surprised that I was able to keep up with it. I personally have a problem with commitment. That is not at all indicative of my RuneScape playing. I mean, as you can see, like I've been on RuneScape for a very long time, which speaks to my capability of committing to something, but that's besides the point. But I do want to just thank you guys again for following me this far and watching me this far. If you haven't already, I would really appreciate any likes, subscriptions, follows, comments, things like that. I don't want to sit here and beg for those things, but the more of them I get, the more out there my channel gets. And if my channel gets out there more, maybe one day I can actually like advertise. And if I can advertise, I can make money. And if I can make money, I could even like think about doing this more full time as a job, which would be super cool. It's a bit of a pipe dream right now, but it would absolutely be like the dream come true. This, and I'll go into more detail, but I also would love to become a game dev, but that's besides the point. That's something else I could do in my downtime, right? But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you all tomorrow, if not Sunday, depending on my availability. I am already recording another video. Right after I post this one, I'll go back to recording. But thanks you guys. I don't know how to speak English. Thank you so much, you guys, again. And I'll see you guys in the next video, all right? Thank you so much. Take care. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye now.